Welcome to BlendedTV. Tonight, I don't even really know where to start with tonight's guest. It's Lisa McNeil. She is a registered massage therapist, and she's been doing that since 2007. Her massage style combines specific stretches with direct focused strokes to release areas of tension and dysfunction. Lisa is also a CrossFit coach at CrossFit Ironstone, plays for the Division I Senior Women's Halifax Rugby Football Club, and is also a national level powerlifter.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, thanks for coming on tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Obviously, I want to talk about massage therapy. Before we do, I mean, you seem like you are involved in everything. A little bit.
Just a little bit.
So, CrossFit, rugby, or powerlifting? What's your favorite of the three?
Well, I'm going to pick two, and it's definitely CrossFit and rugby.
You never follow my directions. I said one, but okay.
Well,
CrossFit or rugby?
Right? Yeah. Well, rugby's just been a long time. It's my favorite sport. And then I found CrossFit through rugby as an off-season training. And then I just kind of fell in love with that, and they go well together.
And then you started coaching.
Yeah.
So when did you start coaching?
Will be 5 years this coming summer.
Wow.
Because I have to redo my L1.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's the hint
how
on how long you've been doing it for.
Like how many years? Yeah.
Yeah. So you love CrossFit, you love rugby. Powerlifting is something that you just kind of fell into your lap? Because you're really good at it.
Yeah, I guess. Well, you never want to be like, I'm amazing. Yeah, so I'm going to nationals, but I guess I just found powerlifting through CrossFit because we do all of those movements and strengths, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I can lift a lot of weight, so why not try? And
True.
that's how it started.
And so nationals in Quebec this year?
Yep, in March.
In March? And how do you expect to do?
I guess I have personal goals. I mean, I'm in the 72 kilogram class, so there's a lot of women who are beasts. So I'm just hoping to hold my own and just happy to attend.
Yeah. Awesome.
Just to make it to that stage.
So now the real topic of what I want to get into.
Yes.
Massage therapy.
Which you've never come for.
You've given me a very slight touch on what that felt like.
Like 5 seconds.
5 seconds. It was very painful. But first off, and one thing that I try to bring up as often as possible, massage therapy is covered by most people's benefit plans.
Yeah, it's a lot better now. A lot of more insurance companies are doing direct billing. But yeah, pretty much everybody has massage.
It just drives me crazy
When
that people don't use their benefits.
So many people. But those people either don't like to be touched, or they're like, oh yeah, no, I'll book a massage. I'll get it.
But there's so many benefits that can come from using your massage, your chiro, your physio, so on and so forth, like naturopath, like most of that stuff's covered, and it's not that you get coverage for whatever you want, you get like allocated coverage for one or the other, right?
Yeah, some insurance companies are different. Like some have like a whole pot, whereas
Yeah.
some are like this much for physio, this much for massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that I think is interesting in the massage world, and I mean, ultimately it's like this in chiro and whatever you do, but there are definitely different versions of massage therapy. Is there like a classification to it, or?
Well, there's different styles and techniques, I guess. Like you have people that do like fascial stretch. There's manual lymph drainage, cranial sacral. Some different techniques are a lot lighter. So I guess it just depends on what avenue interests you personally and what kind of therapist you want to be.
The spa.
Yeah, spa,
Nice
relaxation.
sense.
Or, yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my like,
that's your go-to.
That's my go-to.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm just kidding.
yeah. The pain, just, I'll leave that.
But it's good. It works. So that's where
your style
Yeah, I'm
is
deep.
deep tissue. So is there a certain training for that, or is that just
No.
like something that you were like,
It just kinda-
this is the direction that you went?
It just kind of, yeah, I guess went there. Like it was pretty rough, I guess, in school, and then through treatment, it's been 9.5 years. So I'd be like, oh well, why put my thumb there and ruin my little thumb joint when I could just lean? And so
With
you
your
just
elbow.
kind of like develop this, yeah.
So if I came over
Uh-huh.
for a massage and I wanted a nice relaxing
No.
candles, like That's not happening?
I will refer you to a great individual.
Okay. So if you're going to
But
see
it's definitely
Lisa,
not happening.
it is for one type of massage. So, benefits to deep tissue massages. For just general public, let's start there. Because,
Okay.
I mean, you've got people that work 9-to-5 jobs.
Sit in a desk.
And as CrossFit coaches, I mean, we both know how those people and individuals move. We're going to get into athletes, you know, your weekend warriors, things like that.
Of course.
Before we do, what can the deep tissue massages do for, you know,
Generally.
your general public that work desk jobs?
Honestly, well, a lot of things. Like they come in and functionally you're at a desk and then eventually this ends up being your day and you have a mouse hand. So like ergonomically how you're set up at your desk and it's just hours, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Things are going to happen. Things are going to tight. You're not always going to sit up beautiful and pretty. And right?
Just make an adjustment here.
So I can come in and see this and help correct those tissues. I'm like, all right, like this guy is stuck. Let's help rip him apart, open him up, and then I can give rehab exercises and like let's fix this.
Yeah.
Your hips get tight from sitting all day. People like cab drivers or you drive for sales.
Yeah.
All of that sitting.
So this becomes even more important for those who are the weekend warriors that spend their entire week sitting and then expect to be able to get up and exercise or play, you know, recreational sports and things like that like they did when they were 20 years old. So with those individuals, is it any different for them or is it?
No, it would definitely be the same thing. With them, like people who come into the gym, for people who have like that really rounded shoulder because they work at a desk, I'm like, well, you know, there's pull-ups today or shoulder to overhead movements. You can't expect to just come in here and be amazing at this when your mobility sucks and your shoulders aren't moving. Like you really need to work on your mobility, go get ripped apart, and then we'll talk from there and then you're going to see some improvement. So people need to learn to take care of their bodies themselves as well as go for treatment.
And what is it that this does to your body? So, you know, you work with Warren Hefford.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the two, like you guys work together with most clients. Like most of our clients that see Warren also see you. And I mean, massage and chiro go one-on-one with each other because, I mean, some of the things that Warren's doing, it kind of opens the table up for you to be able to take it to that next level.
Definitely. So like what was your question? What are we doing with the tissue?
So what is it that massage does to the tissue fibers?
So like when someone's coming in, say for you, and you have like a tight hip or tight shoulder, excuse me, I'm basically just going deep and just kind of like ripping that tissue, breaking up the adhesions of everything getting kind of stuck. So they all just kind of like bundle up and get shortened and get tight. And I'm just trying to stretch them out, rip them up, and open them back to get that full range of motion that tissue and fascia wants.
So really bad description would be like muscle tissue should slide against each other, right? And what ends up happening is we get adhesions, which causes those muscle tissues to kind of be stuck. And what you do is you break up those adhesions so that those muscles can continue to slide properly, right?
That's a much better way,
Is that a good way to explain it?
Usually I'm like, like those wafers
I'm
that
a
your
massage
grandmother
therapist on my
buys?
spare time.
But only the fluff.
Yeah, just with candles and massage oils and stuff like that. So, I mean, how long does a massage last for? Like, if I came in and got a massage, how long is that treatment? Or does it work like
45 minutes or an hour. People
Yeah.
can choose. Some people, if they don't have a lot of money in their insurance, then they do 45-minute treatments so that they can get like one extra.
Yeah.
But typically an hour.
And is someone going to see results as soon as they walk out that day?
They're gonna, with me,
Yeah.
they're gonna be tender.
Yeah.
I usually have like a 2-day rule of like, I love you, you're gonna be great, just tender, but you're definitely gonna feel a lot looser.
So then that comes to my next question.
Okay?
For people who get massages,
Uh-huh.
are they able to work out afterwards?
Yeah, definitely. If you came in and like your back was really tight for this reason, or you really wanted me to focus on posterior chain and I ripped your hamstrings apart, obviously I'm going to tell
I
you
love
like.
how you're just like, I ripped your hamstrings apart.
I know, I'm like, I probably shouldn't say ripped, but really, that's what happens.
So if you want to go see Lisa, you get ripped apart.
You know, so really what I'll say is, okay, like we did a lot of work, they're exhausted. They just went through a workout. So do I want you to go and do deadlifts and really work that posterior chain? If it's in the workout, keep it light, move slow, and you're going to just feel sluggish, but you can totally work out.
So more like an active recovery sort of session.
Yeah.
You're not going to go and PR or something afterwards.
Definitely not. And if you do, you'll be in trouble.
So, and now that brings me to my next question.
All right.
Is with regards to injuries.
Okay.
So is massage most effective for people who are currently injured, or is it more effective for people who are looking to proactively prevent injuries?
Yes to both. Because you can come in injured, say like you threw your back out because you unloaded your dishwasher, which has happened, or shoulder impingement. So you need to come in and we kind of address that issue. And it also for preventative measures like, hey, you work at a desk, how's that shoulder mobility? And we just work on it and kind of hit every muscle group surrounding that shoulder joint. So both, really, we do both.
And what's your favorite body part to work
on? Necks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I really enjoy like a deep, really good, thorough neck massage.
Yeah.
So I guess I treat how I want to be treated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
people
a lot
come
of people
in and
suffer from chronic neck pain.
Oh well,
especially in today's
these
world.
days, right, with the head forward and texting.
I know. I gotta. Every time I do the show, I'm like, Jesus, like my whole posture's horrible around here.
No, it's not bad.
Well, I'm trying now.
I'm not calling you out.
Okay, good. So, to finish off, I want to play a game.
Ah, yes.
Okay? So, tonight we're going to play a little game called Would You Rather. You played this when you were younger, right?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to play it in a different way.
Okay.
So, you guys ready? Would you rather sing better than Beyonce or run faster than Usain Bolt?
Definitely run faster than Usain Bolt.
Would you rather be trapped in Jurassic Park or compete in the Hunger Games?
Oh, that's a good one. Hunger Games.
Why?
I don't know. It's better than like dinosaurs running after you, like T-Rex coming out of
You got
nowhere.
a shot.
Yeah, right?
Might
Like,
be able to
you
kill
got a
everyone
shot.
else. Would you rather have a clone of yourself
Okay.
or have a pet dog who could talk?
Definitely dog that can talk.
I would totally want to clone myself.
Really?
Would you rather be stuck doing a Pat Horseman impression for life
Sorry. Okay.
or a Warren Hefford impression for life?
You know what? I'm pretty good at doing Warren, so let's say Warren. I love you, Pat, though. Just.
And last but not least, would you rather see into the future or read other people's minds?
Reading people's minds.
Yeah, I think
That would be a lot better.
Sweet.
Instead of knowing what's going to happen.
So before we end off,
Okay.
where do you work?
At Dr. McAdam and Associates in Halifax, Quinpool and Quinn.
On Quinpool and Quinn. We're going to add in your email address, your contact information, which you guys will be able to see here below. And is there any last final words or suggestions you have for our viewers?
No. Go get a
massage. That's the answer.
Yeah,
Get a
that's a good
massage.
one.
You have the benefits.
Right? Use it.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks so much for having me. That was great.
It was a pleasure to have you on. Guys, until next week, we'll see you Thursday at 9 p.m.